one of the country's best-known bridges, Trent Bridge in Nottingham, is to get a light show transformation. The idea is to make it as iconic at night as, say, Brooklyn Bridge in New York or even London's Tower Bridge.
Nottingham City Council believes the new nighttime look will be popular, so it's looking for sponsors to help meet the costs. Let's find out more now from our political editor, John Hess, who is, well, where would you expect him to be on this story? Good evening, John.
Good evening, Dominic and Anne. Two figures to conjure with this evening. One is 920 AD, decades before William the Conqueror. That's when the first bridge was built over this river. The other is 38,500. That's the number of vehicles that go in and out of this city each day across Trent Bridge. And what's fascinating about that is that how many of the drivers of those vehicles have ever thought about what the bridge looks like underneath the arches, especially at night? Cricket fans crossing Trent Bridge last night after the 2020 match, with the ground's eye-catching floodlights blazing in the dark. What fails to catch the eye at night are the arches of the historic bridge itself. At night, Trent Bridge is almost lost in the dark. Today, an idea to illuminate nighttime Trent Bridge and make it one of the most eye-catching bridges in Britain.
That's the most delicate of all.
The council's deputy leader, Graham Chapman, and Glyn Jones, its senior lighting engineer, were looking at lighting designs that could lift the bridge out of the gloom at night. It'll cost £150,000, but with council finances squeezed, it's looking to business and the public for sponsorship.
We're looking for somebody to sponsor the under lighting of the bridge, and that will make an amazing difference. We've seen mock-ups. And we're also looking for somebody to sponsor the columns.
Blown down, some of the bridge's lights are suffering wear and tear. The revamp aims to include a celebration of the city and county's sports in the columns containing overhead streetlights.
If Forest are playing it one evening, we can change it to red if we wish, or leave it at white for county.
The nearby suspension bridge, owned by Severn Trent Water, had its own lighting makeover a couple of years ago. As for Lady Bay Bridge, its owners, Nottinghamshire County Council, is being nudged to consider something similar.
I think it could make an enormous difference when you think of the number of people that come over this bridge for football matches, for cricket, international cricket. You know, you're going to get many, many people, and it will be very impressive.
I think it's an iconic symbol for Nottingham as such, and I think it needs some special treatment.
So the next step, there'll be some test lighting in the autumn to try it all out, and if that and the sponsorship goes well, Trent Bridge could have a whole new spectacular nighttime look. Well, Dominic and Anne, if you're wondering about the daily running costs of all that power to get these new lights going, I was told today that it'll be the equivalent of switching on 2 electric kettles. That's the equivalent of, having 2 pots of tea.
That doesn't seem very much, does it?
No, it doesn't. Thank you very much, John. Is that just like switching them on and then they go off, or like keeping them on all night?
I don't know.
See, we don't know.